Hello everyone, it's Gilbert here. Welcome to Red Dragon Model Works. There's not really much going on here, but I wanted to put up a quick update, on my page here because I haven't done one in a while. And as far as, whoops, sorry about that, I'm moving this around. As far as model building is concerned, I haven't done really much of it, but I've been painting on an awful lot of figures. And there's one in particular that I put together, I don't know, sometime last year. And I just got around to painting it. It's by Games Workshop. It's the Everchosen. Now, this is a huge model to begin with. And then as you see, I got them on a pretty big base. Now, I didn't finish the base yet. So the base needs to be finished. I need to get a bigger one because there's something I want to do on that. I'm going to build like a little fight scene down here where there are a couple of Sigmar guys are crushed. Sigmarites. But, so that's not done yet. And also, Archeon, he's not glued down onto the beast itself. But I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. Let me get this zoomed in a little bit. And here we have Archeon. Now, I chose a different route with him. He normally has like a black armor. And instead of black armor, I went with a Warlock Bronze. It almost looks black in the dark until you get to it, up close to it. But as you can see, now I'm debating about putting a wash over all of this stuff. I need to seal this, so I haven't thought about that just yet. There's this, I'm sorry about that, I went in too fast. Let me see, there we go, come on. There we go, I went in too quick. Aim camera. Anyway, did the horns, a flaming sword, there's his armor, and then you have the three heads of chaos, Nurgle, Siege, and I always forget this, I think it's Chaos. So the only one that wasn't represented on here is Slaanesh. Now, how I came across this painting scheme, I never paint everything that looks like it does on the box. I try not to. And this color was stuck in my head. So I painted it. So I put it up on the 40K site, and somebody says, you managed to get all 4 Chaos Gods in there. The purple being Slaanesh. I never even thought of that. You know what? Once he said it, bam, he was right. So anyway, it's painted into purple, as you can see. Let me get a little closer in there. Like right here in his body, I decided to, there's a lot of, I'll show you, let me get something to point with. These little pieces here, right in here, there's a lot of them all over the body. And it took me literally a couple of hours to go in there and paint each and every one of them. But I think it did it some justice, because it gives it some really nice highlights in there. And that's all over, all the way down, up his leg. You can see right there in his body in there. And then it goes up the body and then the wings. There's his chest armor. Let's see if I can do this. There's his chest armor. I put a little glowing effect in there. I didn't want to put it on the plate itself, so I left it like that. There's old Nurgle there. I need to go in, I just noticed this, I have forgotten, I need to go in and add a little ink in there, some dark sepia, just to give it some highlights. But, yeah, there's his tail. Again, I chose this color because it was just screaming at me the whole time, and I couldn't get it out of my head, and I figured, you know what, I do things contrary anyway, so might as well. Now, this is most of this is airbrushed, other than, of course, the little bitty detail work that's in there. This, I painted a solid color. It was the same color as his hair there, and then I added a yellow highlight to it. Dry brushed it on there. And the same thing with the tail there. It's orange with a little yellow highlight on there. But I wanted the tail darker than I wanted that. But, yeah, he's airbrushed. I used the Badger Patriot 105. That's what I did this with. And then I went in for the inks that I used inside there. I used the Soltar 2020, and I went in with Liquitex inks, purple, and just tinted everything. I used game colors, Vallejo game color, Citadel paints, P3 paints, scale 75, Liquitex inks. Yeah, that's about it. So a couple of Reaper paints. I think I used a few Reaper paints. I'm not too sure. But as you can see, I'm trying to get this in there so it doesn't though. Again, I don't want to move him around too much because Archeon, he's not glued down. But yeah, I just wanted to do something different. You know, I didn't want to do it the way everybody and their mother does it. You know, they all paint it, they'll make it look like the box art, and I didn't want it to look like the box art. I wanted it to look, you know, different than the box art. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'm really loving this these figures. I can't afford them, but I really love them. As you can see, like right there on this, let's see, let me zoom in. On this back there, on this upper back, you can see all the little work I did there. And then the belt, I did the leather belt. So, but yeah, like I said, I really like this color. Like I said, it was in my head, man. I couldn't get it out of my head, you know. I have what's called synesthesia, and I hear music in color. Look it up, Google it. And that's what came to my mind while I was listening to a certain song. So much so that my army is going to be painted that color. Although I dulled it down with a wash, like right there. So this is just a test shot to see how it'll work. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. Let me know what you guys think. Again, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I really like it. You know, I like the way it came out. So let me know what you guys think of it. You know, if you haven't tried a figure, guys, you know, I mean, look, I didn't start out being a figure painter. I mean, my thing was sci-fi. But, you know, you pick up these figures and, you know, boom, you're off to the races. Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out, like, see the hoof down here at the hoof? I didn't use the beast's horns and his claws and everything. I didn't use a traditional, like, I don't know, people that Games Workshop people use that sepia or that Agrat's Earthshade. I use inks, you know, to tint. You know, you put a base coat down and then you use the inks and you do all the striations. I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to use a purple. So I used Vallejo purple. I just made a wash and just thin coats. You know, there's got to be about, I don't know, 8 or 9 coats of paint on that. You know, just thin. And I like the way they came out. You know, I don't know if you'll be able to see the horn, like right there at the tip of his wing. It's the same, yeah, the bright light's too bright, sorry. Let's see, maybe if nah, you won't be able to see it. But out of all the Games Workshop pieces, this has always been my favorite. Now, I've got a couple other ones, like one of the Demon Princes of Corn and stuff like that there. But this one's always been my favorite. The next one I'm going to do is Magnus. You know, Magnus the Red. And I've got an idea how I want to do him also, so. But I just wanted to show you guys this. Let me know what you think down below. I also probably won't have another update until after Christmas. So I wanted to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas, man. You know, sometimes we get, you know, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you guys call it. This, you know, it's a festive holiday. It's a holiday of peace, you know. Again, you know, what I wanted to say was, you know, sometimes we get caught up in the pettiness of, you know, online relationships with each other, and we tend to go after each other and, you know, just say stupid things to each other. But maybe, you know, in the coming year, things can be a little bit different with each and every one of us, so we can, you know, help grow our community and keep the drama out. So, on behalf of my family, on behalf of Red Dragon Model Works, on behalf of the Styrene Syndicate, I want to wish each and every one of you a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Stay safe, stay healthy, brothers. Enjoy your families. Love your children, brothers and sisters. God damn it, leave the drama to the queens. Paint a model. You guys have a good one. Peace.